All right, we are green. Brothers and sisters, welcome back to the show. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, we're pretty America first, and the difference is we orient towards a solution to actually put this baby to bed and pass the freedoms that we have on to the next generation and reclaim those that have been unrightfully stolen. How was that for an intro? Guys, everything that we're about to show you right now is coming fast and furious, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and if you got my reference just now, nicely done. Everything is linked per usual, and we're going to dive right in as you guys are getting in here because we have got something coming out of the 11th Circuit, which I think you guys are going to find very fascinating because what we're dropping right now, it seems to be a pattern, and it's all orienting from Trump's executive order, which I'm sure you guys are fully aware because we've covered that a whole lot. So everything I'm about to show you is on my Twitter feed, or excuse me, my X feed at BradenLOA. Make sure you check that out, subscribe to that, follow that, because it is growing by a lot because of you guys, and I appreciate you, and it's a real direct connection between us, and it's awesome. So with that said, let me get directly in here, guys. I've got to jump you from the Firearms Policy Coalition to NAGR, all the way to Hannah Hill to the SAF, and then I got to take you on the negative side too. We have got to do a complete encapsulation on here. James, yes, we are here. It's just distribution's having an issue right now, but you are absolutely watching me. All right, so guys, let me show you this for the recap. The federal government asked the 11th Circuit to postpone oral arguments in a lawsuit challenging the ATF pistol brace rule, saying that it needs time to review it pursuant to Trump's Second Amendment executive order. That's a really important thing. And again, everything's always linked in the description box below, but let me show you this article, or excuse me, this document. I'm going to read this to you really quickly, and then I'm going to kind of show you the implications of this, because this is a big thing. Pursuant to Federal Rule of Appellate Procedure 27, the federal government respectfully moves to postpone the oral argument scheduled for March 5, 2025, and hold this appeal in abeyance. This motion is opposed. In January 2023, ATF issued a rule describing, all of that part. That part's not that important. Following a change in administration on February 7th, 2025, President Trump issued an executive order titled Protecting Second Amendment Rights. See President Donald J. Trump, the order that he signed. Among other things, the order directs the Attorney General to examine various actions of executive departments and agencies to assess any ongoing infringements of the Second Amendment rights of our citizens and present a proposed plan of action to the President through the Domestic Policy Advisor to protect the Second Amendment rights of all Americans. And the order specifically directs the Attorney General, as part of the proceeds, to review all the cases promulgated by the DOJ, including the ATFs. In light of that development, the government respectfully moves to postpone the March 5th oral argument and to hold this case in abeyance pending review of the challenged rule. And abeyance will conserve party and judicial resources and promote the efficient and orderly disposition of this appeal, including by ensuring litigation. Okay, basically, skirt, big old pause, okay? And the big thing here, guys, and as we're getting in here, again, there is an issue with the distribution. You guys you're on the right channel. Everything's working, it's just not coming down as fast. They are pausing everything. At least it looks like in this case, all right? So let me go over to the NAGR. This might be a good sign of what's to come. Oral arguments have been postponed in the 11th Circuit challenging the ATF pistol brace rule, citing the new executive order, and they cite the exact same order. Now, right down here, I'm going to show you this. Hannah Hill, this is someone to respect and follow. A very good first step. Next, the DOJ needs to just appeal the pistol brace rule. Now, if I jump over to her, she cited the exact same thing that we just cited. So on its face, gun control push just froze. That's good, right? You'd think it'd be good. But as we continue, look what SAF has to say. Just in, per President Trump's executive order, the Department of Justice is seeking to postpone oral arguments in the 11th Circuit for a lawsuit challenging the ATF's pistol brace rule. They argue this delay is necessary as they may be adjusting their legal stances to better support Second Amendment rights. That is solid. So far, you've got FPC happy about it, you've got NAGR happy about it, Hannah Hill is happy about it, and the SAF is happy about it. Again, this is the freezing of an 11th Circuit Court opinion. But then you look over here at this next post, and this is the other side of this. This is kind of the salty with the sweet. This is the Floodbusters. Trump's DOJ is presently trying to indefinitely delay our 2A litigation against SBR restrictions by asking the court to obey their appeal from our preliminary win after they demanded the district court freeze the case until the appeal concludes. So much for protecting the 2A. Now, there's two ways we can look at this, and this is like one of those midday snack videos, so I'm not going to go super deep into it because there's so much we have to cover. But the FUD-buster angle here is they're trying to permanently delay it forever and then never having a resolution at all. The angle that NAGR, FPC, SAF, and Hannah Hill are going with are this is a good thing in the right direction. In fact, there's a post right down here from a guy named Costas Moro that says it really well. If this ends in them dropping their defenses soon, it's fine. But if they just delay and then change nothing, no bueno. And I think that's a really good summation. If they are going down this road and they're just freezing everything because the ground shifted underneath the DOJ, which is possible, that's one thing. Where they go from the next spot is the important part. Do they go down the road of saying, hey, yeah, no, we can't really not do anything. We got to do something and withdraw the defense of those cases, which means we win them? Or do they just leave them in perpetuity, just frozen, and then see what happens, and then a new administration comes in, and they all get started right where they were? That's a bad thing. So as you can see, there's a salty and a sweet to both of this, but it's a big deal that the 11th Circuit is doing this. It indicates something is happening behind the scenes that we don't 100% know about. But that's just your midday snack. The 11th Circuit has been completely frozen. I hope you guys enjoy this on the playback. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. I hope you enjoyed this midday snack, and I will see you guys on the next one. Braden, out.